Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Kevin Hambly, volleyball coach. I don't know if you guys know me. I'm not going to assume anything. Came off a very disappointing weekend for us, to be totally honest, at Duke in North Carolina. Team, I thought after we lost some matches at home at the Huff weekend, but I thought we were playing at a high level. We lost to the number 2 and number 3 team in the country at the time, and I actually felt like we'd be really ready for the weekend and excited to play. And we came and played at North Carolina. We played just awful, to be honest. We didn't play with intensity. We didn't look prepared. If any of the players were sitting up here, they'd say it exactly the same. And then against Duke, we played better, but we weren't at the level that we needed to be, obviously. And so extremely disappointing weekend, and ended a tough, very difficult pre-conference for us. And now we move into our conference, which, the Big Ten conference is not going to get much easier for us. So it's going to be it's a good weekend for us as far as competition. We get Iowa and we get Nebraska. Nebraska just lost in 5 to Texas like we did, so I think they're going to be a similar team to us. We do play Iowa, which will be fun to play over at the State Farm Center. I'm happy I said it that way. I've made a mistake of saying the other name several times. So, but we play at the State Farm Center, and looking forward to seeing how that kind of works out and how it looks with the polls. We had to put polls on the floor and all those kind of things to make it work for the regional that will be coming up later this year. Otherwise, I'll open up to questions from you guys.
With as difficult as the Big Ten appears to be, how concerning was last weekend to you?
It's concerning for lots of reasons, mostly because of how we were playing. I mean, I think how we played, we got some work to do, being we're under 500, which is concerning as well. So performance is concerning, and then I don't know, being under 500, they both get my attention. We're grinding, we're working hard in practice. We gotta work on our confidence. We need to get some wins under our belt to get the confidence up.
You went with Morgan Criswell in your starting rotation the other night. Is she, from what you saw from her, do you stick with that particular lineup?
We'll see how it goes in practice. She did a nice job. She did a nice job in both matches, actually, and most likely we'll start that way, actually, going into this weekend. I think anyone that's watching tape would probably say the same. So I feel okay saying that because we started our last match that way. But yeah, I think that she scored points for us, and Allie's been struggling to score points, and we needed some balance. Especially Jocelyn had a rough weekend, Burks had a rough weekend, and it made sense to get her out there. So we'll see how it goes during the week, but that's kind of the intention now.
I think you've said in the past that maybe what's held her back was ball control, and what do you see from that now? Or?
Yeah, she's gotten better every year at ball control, passing, serving, pass. The other thing has been blocking, and she's gotten a lot better at that as well. She's been really working hard on her game to get out there, and it was nice to reward her with the start this weekend. It would have been nice to, that it worked out a little bit better for the team, but she was not the reason we lost. She did a great job, and I'm hoping she can hold up and continue to get a little bit better as the season goes on.
I know it's really early in the week, but what do you know, or what can you tell us about Iowa and Nebraska?
Iowa returns several of the players they had off injury, so they're a little bit better this year. I don't remember I haven't paid attention to their record. We just got all the tape in today. They're both teams are going to be good, and if we don't show up, we're going to lose. That's the biggest thing I can say. Nebraska is really young. They have a bunch of freshmen out there, but they have the #1 class in the country, so they're a bunch of talented freshmen, and they have good balance in their offense as they always do, and they're very physical. They have good middle attacking. We're gonna have to play. They'll be similar to Washington, I guess I'd say, except they're not running a 6-2. So we're gonna have to play a good balanced defense against them and be very aggressive, which we haven't been in this last week, or we weren't this last week. So play a little bit more aggressive than we have.